Hi, Jenny here. Today I want to make a little bit of a sweet treat, so we are going to make some date caramels. Let's get started. For this recipe we are going to need 1 cup of pitted dates, which is about 20 of them, half a cup of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then some flaky sea salt for the tops. Even though the dates are pitted, I have found a pit in one of them, one of my last bags, so I'm just going to double check that they are for sure pitted. So what we're going to do is kind of open them up. I'm just going to take each one of them. There's a split in here for where they took the pit out, so I am just going to kind of open that up and feel around with my thumbs just to make sure that there is no pit inside. I measured out 20 dates, so we'll just put those into a bowl, and then we're going to pour some really hot water over it. And my tap water gets really hot, so instead of boiling, we just want to soften them up a little bit. We're going to put these in a food processor and process them all up, grind them all up. So we just want to make these just a little bit soft, so just use enough water to just cover them all up. So, just about 2 cups of water. We will let these soak for about 15 minutes, and in that time we will start measuring out our other ingredients. We are going to combine all of our ingredients into a food processor. So I just have the regular blade inside. So we'll measure out the peanut butter, coconut oil, and the regular salt. And by then the dates should be soft enough, and we'll also put those in there. I have this little handy dandy measuring cup from Elton Brown way back when he was on Food Network. He had his own show, and he had those out there, but you can buy these on Amazon. I do have a link below for these type of cups. I find them nice to use when I have an ingredient like peanut butter that's easier than to get out of the cup, that I can just push it out instead of taking the knife and trying to scoop it all out of a measuring cup. There's still about 10 minutes left for the dates to soften, so I will come back in 10 minutes. Okay, it's been past the time. I got a little distracted there. We're going to drain these dates, because we don't need all that water. They're nice and soft. Alright, and those. And blend it all up. In a bread loaf pan, put some wax paper or parchment paper in there, and we will pour this in there. Spread that into one even layer, and then we are going to put this into the freezer for 1 hour to harden up a little bit, and then we'll cut it into squares. It's been 30 minutes, so the caramel is all nice and solidified. So we will take it out of here. Hopefully easily. There we go. Run your knife under some very hot water. That'll make it slice easier. Next, we'll take some sea salt. I'm just going to try sprinkling it on. Oh, do it with this hand. So we're just going to take a little bit of salt and sprinkle it on each square. Of course, I got my thumb wet with one of the squares. Salt's going to stick to my hand. The date caramels are finished. They are very soft, so I would suggest keeping them in the refrigerator if they're not being eaten. But I did just finish lunch, so it's perfect time for just a little sweetness for dessert. Let's see how it tastes. I kind of wondered about putting peanut butter in there. It almost tastes like a very light, smooth peanut butter fudge. I get a little hint of the caramel in there. I know the dates kind of taste like caramel. So, very sweet. Again, it's just the dates themselves are sweet. So, the perfect, in a little square like this, is a nice little perfect dessert. And it's healthy because it's dates, and then depending on the peanut butter you use. Be healthy that way, but very good. That's a keeper. I like that one. Yeah. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave this recipe down in the description below. Let me know down below if you've ever made your own caramels before, or like a caramel sauce or whatever. I'm wondering, I've been thinking about making like a Snickers bar or a Twix, and there's like a caramel layer in there. So I might be able to use something like this in that. And I'll check it out. In any case, you guys keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.